So good afternoon dear students. In today's session we are continuing with next part of chapter 3. Chapter 3 is going on, that is Excel sheet. In Excel sheet we have studied so many options priorly in previous lecture. In today's session we are continuing with next topic, that is formatting worksheet. How to format, it will say how to edit a worksheet. For formatting a worksheet we are having four types of tab. Number formatting is there, that is number tab. Second is to change the alignment. For that we are having alignment tab. Third one tab we are having border tab, that is to change the setting of borders. How much thicker, how much thinner border you have required, which style, which type of border you want to kept. And fourth one is font tab. So what is there in number tab? Number tab will provide you different types of numbers that we can insert in a Excel sheet. How it is possible? Suppose I want to write 18.75. It is a type of number in which decimal plus decimal placing value is also present. We can directly enter this value by selecting the number tab option. Just select the number option and in number option type the value in form of number, either it is decimal places, either it is simple decimal value. And one more thing, suppose you want to make the value in text form, like you are writing 18 with single apostrophe sign. This value will be converted in text. And what is the difference between number and text value? If we are calculating 18 plus 10, it will present the output in a error, because two text cannot be added. Two text values cannot be added. Why it is text? Because apostrophe sign is there. That's why it is text. If I am writing 18 plus 10, it will give the output 28, because both are number types values. If I am writing 18 plus dash 10, again error will be there, because number plus text value cannot be added. Which type of error will be there? Error will be related to the value. So it will produce the value error. Value cannot be generated. This is under number tab option. Second is border tab. Border tab will help to setting the border of your cell area. In which area you want to keep the border, how much area you want to do it, highlight. Which type of border you want to use. You want to use thin border or thick border. What is the width of border? What is the height of border? Which is the range of border? Each setting is done in the border tab. It means you are making an Excel sheet. That Excel sheet contains a border area. Border can be of two types. One is single side border, one is complete border. Single side border is also known as the option of all borders. Like we are having these four values. So we can convert in border form. We will select these values and we will select the option of all borders. It will convert all values in a border form. Afterward we want to do highlight the outside border. For that we are having the option outside border. What it will do? It will highlight the outside. It will do it darker. All four corners, all four sides, but in between it is same. That is highlighting the outside border. This is under border tab. We can do any type of setting according to the width of border, according to the thickness of border, according to the type of border, according to the style of border. Different types of styles are available for border. Next is alignment. As the name suggests, alignment means to say to set the page position from left side, right side, top and bottom. How you want to display the text? You want to display the text from left side, you want to make it adjust from right side, you want to make it on center position. Basically alignments can be performed by three methods: left, right and center. In Excel sheet there is no option for justify option. In MS Word 4 options are there: left, right, center and justified. In Excel sheet there is no option for justified, because numeric value need not to be justified. Justified means to say equality from both sides, make space equal from left and right side. That is possible in case of text. That is not required for numeric value. That's why justified option is not there. And what is the shortcut key for left? we can apply control plus L. For right we can apply control plus R. For center we can apply control plus E. E is for center and control plus C is for copy. V is for paste. X is for cut. These are some shortcut keys that we are using generally in an Excel sheet. Next is font tab. Font tab contains different types of font options like font size, font style, font color, font text, and to increase or decrease the font. We are having shortcut also for that. To change the font size, we can increase the size of font, we can decrease the size of font. It means font option is related to the text of Excel sheet. What have you written? What you want to apply? You want to increase the size of text, you want to decrease, you want to make it highlight, you want to make it colored, you want to apply some specific setting, you want to write in Times New Roman, you want to write in some calligraphy format. These all are under font tab option. These alignments are possible in formatting worksheet. Afterward, we will move to next topic, that is formatting rows and columns. What is the concept of formatting rows and columns? We can do changes in a specific row, we can perform changes in a specific column. How to perform changes?
Change the column width.
Format row formatting or column formatting contains many features. Formatting can be related to the alignment, it can be related to the size of column, it can be joining two rows, it can be joining two columns. Many types of formattings are available. But in this session we are studying about width and height. Height and width. Height and width contains two options. First option is auto format or auto fit, we can speak auto fit, and second is row height if you want to give a specific value. Auto fit, what is the option of auto fit? Suppose we are having 5 columns. That column is not in the boundary limit. It means we have written value. Here we have written roll number 101. Name we have written Ashok Kumar Bhargav. Column width is not proper. Width we need more, but by default it is less. How to adjust the width? Width can be adjusted by two methods. One is auto fit option. Second is column width. What is the difference between auto fit and column width? Auto fit, you want to adjust this cell width. Just bring your cursor on top of this cell and just do the double click. Just do double click. It will fit the width according to the data. What is the maximum width of data? It will extend the cell width accordingly. It will automatically fit according to the maximum width of data. And what is column width? In that you can give any value. When you click on column width, it will open a new dialog box. You have to enter column width. Like it will ask for value 30, 45, 20, whatever you want to give, it will be applied. Suppose you are writing 30, it will automatically adjust 34 also. You can give the value according from your side also, and it can automatically adjust also. Automatically adjust is the option of auto fit, and as per user requirement, it is the option of row width or column width. Same is for row now. Suppose you want to enter data Ashok Kumar Bhargav in 2 rows, but cell will be single, like this. You want Ashok Kumar Bhargav will be written here. By default it will display in one line. To adjust the height, we are having again more option. For that we can use wrap text option also. Wrap text will adjust the remaining part in next row. One option. Second option, you can use row height or auto fit option. What will happen when you select row height option? In case of row height, it will ask for height of row. How much you want to give? I am giving here 20. It will accordingly extend the row height according to the size. We can adjust it accordingly. Wrap text option also. We can do it by row width option also. And if you click on auto fit, it will automatically fit the height that much is required to enter the data. So both options are there. Auto fit is also there, and user defined option is also available. Next is hide and unhide. Suppose you are working in examination system, you want to hide the roll number column from user. You just want to display the list of students you want to hide. For that, what we will do? We will click on top of this cell. We will click on A. ABC written on top. That is known as column label. You will click on column label. Afterward, second last option will be for hide. Select this option. It will hide the specific column. Complete column will be hidden from user. Same thing for row. If you want to hide any row, bring your cursor on specific row label. And just select the second last option, that is for hide. Again, when you select hide or unhide option, it will automatically become unhide if you have already hide the column. If first time you have already hidden the particular column, it will become second time unhide option. One time it is hide, one time it is unhide option. We can do it from directly here also, we can do it from tabs option also. But it is the best option. Directly go to the specific position, select the number of rows and columns, and select the second last option, that is hide specific row or column. What is the difference between freeze and hiding option? Freeze option will fix the value that will be displayed. Either you are having 50 record, either you are having 5000 record. First line will be fixed. It means structure will be fixed, rest will be changed when you move up or down. While in case of hide, data will not be displayed till the time you will not unhide the specific data. Next is formatting text. Text formatting contains the option of merge and center. Second option that we will discuss, that is basic style change. And third point, we will discuss about background color. First option, that is merge and center. You are having 4 or 5 cells. You want to combine these 3 cells. For merging, we are having 2 options. When you click on merge and center, 2 options will be there. One is merge and center, and second option is merge across. What is the difference between merge and center and merge across? If we will select the merge and center option, it will combine all data, like here data is written 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have selected all 3 cells. We have selected the option of merge and center. What will happen? All cell will become single, and first value of cell will be written in this on the center position. Always first value will be written in center position. Rest two values will be moved. In case of merge across, it will merge all the values and display it on the left side. This is the difference. Merge across will start to write from left side. Merge and center will merge the values and display in the center position of cell. This is the difference between merge and center option. Next is basic style change. Basic style contains, you want to highlight the text, you want to perform bold operation, italic operation or underline operation. So for that we are having shortcut keys that are Control plus B, Control plus I and Control plus U. Either you can do it from ribbon area also. In ribbon area, B, I and U option is given. You can directly press B, I and U. That will be performed from there also. Third one is background color. If you want to change the background of data, for background color, we can change the background of data. For that, we will click on formatting option. In formatting, background color option is there. In background, two options are there. One is multiple color window is there. Different colors are there. Red, green, blue mixture is there. You will click any area. That color will be applied. Second, you can select directly from window. In that, red, green, blue, yellow, this type of combination there. Just click on red, it will apply. And in this mixture is there. You will anywhere in that area, that color will be applied directly. Yeah, we can apply the color of background also. We can apply the color of text also. So three types of formatting is possible: merge and center, basic, style change, and background color. So we have covered in topic formatting the text. Students, if you are facing any doubt, you can ask me now after this session. Thank you. Have a nice day for this session.